And so, I continue to say this. As women, whether you consider yourself a feminist or not, it's been about 100 years since we moved into the space where we are no longer dependent on a man. It's only been within the last 2 generations that men are even in the space where they're beginning to understand how to court a woman who does not need them for their basic biological survival. Those women are still operating on that old program of this face, these boobs, this ass. I never leave the house without my mascara on, Jasmine Sullivan. That is what's going to get them from point A to point B. And so they're just wired in that way. I'm not on that wavelength because I have been gifted. Thank you, Father, and thank you, my Father in heaven, but also thank you, Daddy, for gifting me.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother subject about I got a father, so I know a nigga who loved me and don't want no sex.
Yeah.
But I have been gifted with the ability to understand that my worth does not come from my private parts or how I twerk it. Therefore, I'm good. So I'm not. I don't want to date you. First, I don't date people with children, generally speaking. But you got 20 baby mothers? Fuck no.
But what about the Selena Powell of the genre of women? The Selena Powell who is outwardly, I look at Selena Powell, shout out to Gossip in the City. But I listen to or I look at headlines or whatever about the Selena Powell, who is not a black woman. I don't know if she's Hispanic.
She's a woman of color.
But I think she may be Hispanic. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But she outwardly puts out men, whether it be Future or she's put out several men that she's talked to, and they still go and talk to her. What is it about black men that's drawing to? Is it clout? Because at the end of the day, these are famous men that she's talking to. Whether you got the A1 Bentley who's messing with Summer Bunny, or you got these men who are messing with known clout chasers, is it clout? Because how do you get clout from someone? Because how do you get clout from someone who's chasing clout? Or is it us wanting to be in social media or men wanting to be in social media who want no news is good news, or any press is press.
She's a member of my,
or whatever.
Am I adding to my state in my mind?
Yeah,
like,
she
am
was
I adding to my
I think
stable?
she faked the baby with Future. I mean, not Future. What's Cardi B's husband?
Offset.
Offset. I think she was the one, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly.
So is she the new superhead?
Yes, essentially. But she is outwardly posting herself. You see her fingernails scrolling the former messages from the person, and she's recording it, and they know she's recording it, and yet they still sleep with her. Because I just saw in the blogs her and what was the guy's name? Was it Future? No, it won't. Future was somebody, but we'll get back to that. But she outwardly sleeps with several guys, and that's one of the questions that's always asked. Why do these guys keep messing with her? I think Future was one of them. It's a lot of guys. She is a pass around, known pass around. She says she's pass around.
I think some of these guys, especially the ones that have money, they are looking to validate themselves, and if they can be, I don't even think they have any intention on wiping that.
Well, trophy. Period. Take off the wife.
These type of women prey on a certain stature of man.
Absolutely.
And if you can get chosen by her, because men at the end of the day, their insecurities lay right here.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean? And if you can be chosen by her, then in their minds,
that's your status symbol.
I have status, because she wouldn't sleep with, John.
Even if she has no
around
status.
Well, she does have a status though. Her status is that she messed with famous men or men who are popping or men that have a lot of money. So if she would date me and if I'm in her phone, then that means I fall in the category with those guys. and as insecure as men tend to be, then that's enough.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why men pay to have sex with strippers.
But you know, in the end, the reason that all of us here cannot understand that is because they're functioning on a different wavelength. What we are looking for are heart-centered qualities, and things that endure beyond your money and your fame. That is I'm smack dab in the middle of social media, so I understand aspects of it from a business perspective, but I have never felt the need to post my life in order for it to be validated. Therefore, I feel like I'm a bit immune to it. But for all the people who do feel like that is a requirement, I don't swim in those circles. That's not the. While you may be attractive, while your lifestyle may be attractive, while some of the things that you may do may be attractive, it doesn't translate into anything long term that I would want for a lifetime. That's like a momentary thing.
I actually hate social media. I really do. Yeah. I post for necessity. I post because I'm a business. I post because I'm a hairstylist. People can see my work. People don't believe, pictures, so you have to do videos. But I don't even when I post, I post to put my stuff out, but I don't scroll. I may give you 3 or 4 thumbs up, but in the industry that I'm in, I'm behind my chair. I'm behind my chair creating. So when I'm creating, I don't have the time, and I'm in the salon sometimes 10 to 15 hours a day.
Absolutely.
I don't have time. When I am done, the last thing I want to do is know what you did today. I really don't care. But because I understand the need for people to be nosy, essentially, and want to know what's going on in your life, then I will take pictures. I have work that I've taken pictures of 6 to 9 months ago that I still haven't posted because it's just, I have to force myself to do it. So it just.
I believe in brand building, and I think for the brand that I'm trying to convey to people, which is a strong Black family, that it's okay to have issues. It's okay to have, to grow.
That's
It's
real.
okay to do these things. I'm trying to build a brand to show. I think my hunger goes to my people at the end of the day. And my people are people of color who may deal with, this thing and this thing. That there are couples who are together and, they're doing okay and everything is not PG King. He's not a rapper and she's not an Insta model. Right. That it's all right, that we're growing. And I think that is my appeal. I do post it. It is work. Like you say, it is work. Because sometimes you have to deal with the judgment of other people. You know what I'm saying? That today we're happy. Tomorrow you may not. Hello, it's Alicia. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Salon Talk DMV. And also subscribe to our YouTube page, Salon Talk DMV, so you can see all the full episodes and the shenanigans.